All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to talk about a much smarter way to handle your professional networking and lead generation. We're talking about taking all that power from your desk and putting it right where it belongs, in the palm of your hand. You know the feeling, right? You have a fantastic conversation with someone, you're both excited, you swap business cards, and you walk away feeling great. And then, crickets. That amazing connection just disappears into thin air. It's so common, and man, is it frustrating. But what if that never had to happen again? What if you could totally eliminate that risk? Well, that's the big promise we're digging into today. A system that's built from the ground up to make sure every single one of those promising connections gets captured and nurtured right from the very first hello.
Okay, so before we get to the cool solution, we've got to talk about the problem, right? And for so many of us, the problem is something I call the networking time trap.
Think about it for a second. The old way of doing things has you literally chained to your desk. You're sitting there, manually typing in names and numbers from a stack of business cards, scrolling through endless online profiles, updating your CRM. It's just slow. It's clunky. And honestly, it pulls you away from what you should be doing, actually building those relationships.
And that's where this whole thing flips on its head. We're talking about a mobile-first approach that completely frees you from all those old, slow, computer-bound tasks.
So, at its core, Maltix Connect is a system built for speed, and maybe more importantly, for relevance. See, the key here isn't just about connecting with more people. No way. It's about being able to quickly find and actually start real conversations with the right people, your ideal clients, your best partners, without wasting any time.
And wow, this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way, all those soul-crushing manual tasks that keep you stuck at your desk. But on the right, you've got the Maltix way, instant, powerful actions you take right from your phone. Instead of typing, you're just tapping to share. Instead of manually sifting, you get automated searching. It's a total game changer in how you work.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how does this all actually work in the real world? Well, let's break down the toolkit that makes it all happen.
First up, say goodbye to the old paper business card. Yeah, forget those little paper rectangles that just end up in the wash or at the bottom of a drawer. We're talking about a dynamic digital eCard that lives right on your phone.
And what I love about this is how ridiculously simple it is. Seriously, it's just 3 steps. 1, you tap to share your details instantly. 2, your info gets saved directly into their phone's contacts. No typos, no lost cards. And 3, and this is the magic part, it helps automate your follow-up, making sure you never, ever drop that ball.
All right, tool number 2. This builds on that idea of instant connection. Because beyond just your contact info, you also get a mobile knowledge base. Think of it as your entire business's brain right there in your pocket, ready to share at a moment's notice.
The real power here is having instant access and control. Picture this. You're at a conference, talking to someone, and they ask for your latest product sheet. Instead of that awkward, I'll email it to you later, you just send it, right then and there from your phone. This makes sure every single prospect and client has the most up-to-date info right when they're most interested.
But here's the thing. This is so much bigger than just being convenient. These tools are the building blocks. This is what takes you from just being a person who knows people to being a real, recognized influencer in your industry.
Okay, now this is where things get really wild. We're talking about scale. With Maltix Connect, you're not starting from zero. You immediately get to tap into a massive global network of over 70,000 trusted professionals. You're basically skipping years of grunt work to build that kind of network from scratch. It's a huge head start. And it's not just about who you know, it's about what they know about you. The training that's included shows you exactly how to leverage that network to get this kind of insane visibility. 250,000 article views a year. This is how you become the go-to person in your field, not just another face in the crowd. So when you put those two things together, that massive network and the huge visibility, what do you get? You get this. You become a super connector, the person everyone in your industry knows and the person everyone wants to talk to.
Okay, so let's recap and put it all together. What does the whole package look like? What are you actually getting here? This chart lays it out perfectly. You get the digital eCard so you can share your info and collect leads in a snap. You get Maltix Connect, which gives you that access to over 70,000 professionals. You get the knowledge base so you can share key info instantly. And you get a free capsule CRM to tie it all together and automate everything. Every piece has a purpose.
And maybe the best part?
You're not just handed a login and wished good luck. No way. This is a done-with-you setup. You get a ton of support, from a virtual assistant helping with your data to a custom infographic and a video explainer made just for your business. It's the whole shebang, a complete system to make sure you hit the ground running.
So I'll leave you with this one final thought. We always think about the price of a tool, right? But what's the real cost of one lost opportunity? One great client that just slips through the cracks? When you start to think about it that way, the value of never dropping the ball again becomes crystal clear.